Alright, I was like debating making this video or not, but honestly I feel like I just have to. There is a bit of a problem that's happening in the game right now, and I don't know if y'all have noticed it, but when you really think about it, it is pretty dang annoying. So let's think about it right now. The last buff that came out was the Iceman buff, right? And that was a really good buff in my opinion. I feel like it was just done really, really well, and I feel like he is now arguably a top 10 mutant champion. So yeah, just a really well done buff. And let's look at the timeline of the next buffs. So this month, June, we have Shuri and Natuma, which is, that's should be pretty nice, but they're both pretty new characters, right? And they're part of the rebalancing program. After that, in July, it's the Mantis tune-up, which is that's fine. Then in August, it's the Baron Zemo and Absorbing Man fixes. Zemos is a buff and a nerf, to be honest, but you know what? I feel like the community's pretty split on that. And Absorbing Man, it's a nerf to its defensive capabilities, but yeah, not the biggest deal. And today, or yesterday, it was announced that Cassie Lang and Future Ant-Man, they won't have any major changes. Future Ant-Man's gonna get a little bit of a buff to his glancing. But yeah, besides that, there's just nothing really happening. But notice how I've said all these characters, right? And no sign whatsoever of any old champion buffs. So it really just paints this question of where's the buff program, right? Where is it gone? The last buff was Iceman, which was it was a really good buff, right? But I feel like they just have kind of given up on it, and it's just I don't want to think that, because I love the buff program so much. I love making old characters better, not just focusing solely on the new characters. It's nice to do that too, right? But you got to put some love towards the old champions as well. It's not the 6-star crystal only has new characters. No, it has every character in the game, right? So of course I want some of the old champions to be better as well. So yeah, it's just it's kind of upsetting, man, to be honest, because I love just new characters, right? You know that about me. I love making content on new champions, and I honestly see buffed characters as new champions straight up, because they just feel so much better than their previous self. And not having that to work with anymore, it's just really annoying. And it's just where's the new buffs, man? I just want a newly buffed character. The rebalancing program is doing pretty good so far, right? Gore rebalance was amazing. The Shuri and Atuma ones look pretty good. I mean, Atuma, I have my complaints, man. I might make a separate video about that when he comes out, but I just hate buffs that are purely for defense, and that's what Atuma's is. His is purely for defense, which is just whatever, man. We want to use the guy, right, and not just have him camp on defense. But besides that, I just want to make this video just as just a question to y'all. Do y'all think the buff program is in danger right now? If you want my honest answer, I feel if we go another month without any old champion buff announcements, then yeah, I can see this kind of being in danger, because if the next old champion buff is until October, that's a 5-month waiting period, and that's just way too much, man. That is seriously just way too much. I get wanting to pay attention to the newer champions, I do it too, I love the new characters, but some love to the old guys would be kind of appreciated, right? Iceman, that buff was done so well, and then who was the other one that got buffed? Hulk, man, that's one of the best buffs out there. OG Spider-Man, you can have your opinions on it, but you gotta admit, he was definitely improved for the better. And yeah, all these old champion buffs have been pretty dang successful, I feel like. But yeah, sorry for the rant. I just really want to talk about it. What do y'all think is gonna happen with the buff program? I feel it should just be separated, have a rebalancing program and then just a buff program, so that way both the new and the old characters can get some love. But yeah, that's just my thoughts. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and yeah, it's about it for me.